This is the 2010 Dorado 25 Avenger. And let me give you a walk down the port and starboard side of this boat. And here's a good shot of the aft. Give you also a good look at this Avenger 200 E-Tech. Now keep in mind there's only 135 hours on the whole package. And this Avenger E-Tech is on this porta bracket. You see right there. Then you're going to see your swim platform on that side with a swim ladder. And if I move over here, you're going to see your 8-foot power pole. And then also swim platform on this side. And if I crouch down, you can get a look at your trim tabs. And now stepping aboard this Dorado 25 Avenger, let me give you a look around. Now let's start our tour here in the aft. First thing you'll notice is there's rod holders at every point you look, and then if you look in the aft wall there, you will see speakers. And then in between the speakers, if I open up here, you just have fantastic access to all your aft workings. And then close that back up and twist. Then looking both port and starboard, you'll see scuppers there in the floor. Now in the center of the floor in the aft, if I go ahead and I twist and lift, you'll see once again just fantastic access. You have your shutoff valves there, you have a bilge pump, but just they do a great job of making everything within an arm's reach. And then if I move either to the port or starboard side, you have matching lockers. And if I go ahead and open up, you're just going to see just a giant locker for storage. And then if I go ahead and turn around and show you the aft of the helm seat, and I lift up here, you're going to see just a huge live well. And moving forward, that'll bring us to our lower helm seat. And you'll see it right there. And if I go ahead and I flip around, that will bring us to our actual helm. Now let's start up top with this Lockable Electronics Box. And you'll see there where you have your Raymarine Ray 49 VHF radio. And then you have your Fusion stereo. And of course that's iPod ready. And then if I go ahead and I just fold that down and close, there's your lockable storage. Beneath that, you'll see your helm light, and then if I move down, you're going to see here is your compass with your drink holder, and if I move down further, that will bring us to this Raymarine Color A70D. Now this does it all. It does GPS, fish finder, depth finder, and then moving down, you'll see your command all-in-one gauge. This is going to tell you everything you need to know about your motor, the health, fuel management, etc. And then if I go ahead and I zoom out a little bit, it'll bring us to the actual helm. And you'll see over here, You have all the switches to run your boat clearly labeled. And then you have your fly-by-wire shifter right there. And that will bring us over to our wheel. And behind the wheel, you'll see your trim control as well as your porta bracket control. And then if I move down below, you're going to see a couple compartments there. If I open up here, just great dry storage for a phone or whatnot. And then if I move down even further and open up, you're going to have just great access underneath your helm. And now if we look on each side of the console, you'll see both on starboard and then move over to port, and you'll see just huge fish boxes / storage. And if I go ahead and I open up here, could store rods in there, use as a fish box, use as regular storage, whatever works for you. And moving forward, that will bring us up to our bow, and you just have a ton of room, just a very wide platform. And if I go ahead and I move over here and I swing around, it'll give you the seating in front of the console. Also give you a look up at this tower. Now underneath this seat, if I go ahead and lift up, you'll see just a massive cooler. Right now he's got some safety equipment stored in there as well as his drinks. We bring that back down. And then if I go ahead and I lift up here, it will just bring you to a large amount of access to your helm. You can see easy reach inside to do anything on your helm, whether it be speakers, GPS, switches. Just do a great job with access, as well as that'll bring you to the battery switch. And then if I swing around, it will show you these compartments in the floor. And let's start all the way to the aft, and you're just gonna be as impressed as I was at the amount of space in this 25. Just amazing how much storage / fish boxes they put in this boat. Look at the size of this space, just huge. Right now he's got some lines and fenders stored in there. And then if we move up even further forward, and you're going to see, once again, very sizable. And this one's got cleaning supplies stored in it. And then if we move all the way forward and I lift up here, you're going to see 2 anchors, all the road, all in a neat compartment. And if I move forward, that brings us up to this Minn Kota 36-volt Riptide trolling motor. And this can be operated by a wireless remote. Just very nice addition to the package. And now's the time that we'll go ahead and we'll start talking about this full tower. Now this is just a top-end quality tower. As you can see, it's got a fiberglass hardtop right there. You'll see the rocket launcher spreader on the back. Built-in electronics box. Metals are absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is as quality gets. And once again, metal's just in beautiful condition, but that brings us to the stairs leading up to our tower. And you can see there's a good shot of the hardtop. And then there you can see where the tower actually folds down, so it's easier to trailer. And also a good shot, you'll see your aft rocket launchers, and then if I move a little forward, you'll see a whole nother set of rocket launchers. And then up there, you'll see tarpon rod holders. Just a very well outfitted tower. And that'll bring us up to our upper station on the tower. And here you'll see it's outfitted with its own throttle, of course. Then you have your own control to the stereo as well as trim tabs. And then you also have your trim and jack plate controls up here as well. And then underneath, once again, an electronics box that's lockable. It's a very comfortable upper station. Great padded leaning post all around you. And this will give you a good idea of the view. You are quite a ways up here. A bird's eye view. You can see everything. And now's the time of the video where I give a condition report and also give opportunities for the next owner. It's a 2010 Dorado with 130 some odd hours. I mean, it is like new. Outside of a fresh detail, that's really only thing the boat needs. It is fully equipped, everything's operational, and it is ready for its next owner to boat this weekend. It just really is a beautiful, well-equipped boat that is going to provide somebody a lot of great days on the water.